Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you today? My name is Ardy Tshaima. I'm the president of Tshaima Capital. Tshaima Capital is an investment firm that invests in real estate throughout the United States. For more information, go to www.chaimacapital.com or send us an email at contact@chaimacapital.com. I hope everything is well. Today I'm trying to make a podcast in English because for those who follow us, I'm the only one who don't make any podcast in English. Jason is the one that tried to make it happen for us. And today I really wanted to send this message in English because it's very important. It's very important, and I want to talk to my fellow um, English people who speak English in the United States, Africa, Asia, South America. Today I want to talk about something that's hit home. Like we said, we're gonna talk about the truth about marriage. I'm 30 years old now, and I've been married for a year or two, and I can tell you that I learned a lot. I learned a lot about relationship. I learned a lot about marriage, and I have amassed a lot of knowledge about what it is to be in relationship. Before I married my wife, I thought I knew what it was to be in a relationship, but she opened my eyes about a lot of things that I thought I knew. And I want to share this experience because I've seen a lot of young people that try to be in a relationship, that try to be successful in a relationship, but they don't have the knowledge. They make a lot of mistakes, and then they end up being in the wrong relationship, or they disdain being in a marriage or a serious relationship. I'm also making this episode because I've noticed a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of, but I've noticed a current of young men thinking that all women are users. They just want you for money, or they just want you for sex. I'm talking about the MGTOW movement. I'm talking about people like fresh and fitness, something like that. It's a group of young guys that just bash down women because they think that women are worthless. They're just there for your money, etc., etc. We also have Top G, who do a little bit the same. And this episode is to set the record straight. That's why I call it Truth About Marriage. So before we talk about marriage, you got to know why you're getting married and who do you get married with. We're going to start about who do you get married with. Do you get married with an idea of marriage? Do you get married with a potential, or do you get married with a person? A lot of guys and girls, when they get into a relationship to get married, they always focus on the wedding. The wedding is just a part of the marriage. It's not even the marriage. It's just the event. The event. It's not really marriage. It's just something that is like a party that we throw, and that party that doesn't represent the marriage. Actually, it's just a party. And for a lot of people, a lot of young women, they think that being married is actually the wedding. Wedding, taking pictures, sharing pictures on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and they're so happy. They are so happy. I'm married now. They show the ring, they show the dress, they show everything else. And then 4 or 5 months into the marriage, they don't have the same smile, they don't have the same joie de vivre, like my French people would say. And they kind of think like, hey, maybe I made a mistake, maybe I wasn't supposed to get married, maybe I wasn't supposed to be married with that person. Why? Because they married the idea, they didn't marry the person. The idea is easy. to make up in your mind. The idea don't require you effort. The idea don't require sacrifice. The idea doesn't require commitment. The idea doesn't require the fact that sometimes you gotta let it go. The idea don't require maturity. And when you get into marriage, your identity has to be challenged. Your identity has to grow to meet you as a wife, to meet you as a husband. Because being a wife, being a husband is not a clothes that you wear in the morning and you throw away at night. Being a wife, being a husband is a role that you take on forever. You will never, never, never you will never leave this role until you die. That's the marriage. And this role can be exhausting. It's not easy every day to be a husband. It's not easy every day to be a wife. But when you do it, when it's not easy, that's where miracle happens. So, do you get married with the idea, or do you get married with the person? If you can answer that question, you are 50% in and 50%, and you have 50% of chance to be successful. The second part is, do you get married with the potential? Because I've seen a lot of people, they don't like the person in front of them, but they think that one day it's gonna change. One day she's gonna change. One day things gonna get better. One day he's gonna have a better job. One day he's gonna be responsible. One day he's gonna love me better. One day, no, sister, brother, or sister, my brother. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You gotta be comfortable with the person you are in front of. If the person that you look at doesn't meet your requirement, doesn't meet your standards, why are you with them? Do you want to do witchcraft? We do witchcraft in our continent. You want to transform a thug into a doctor, or a thug into an engineer, or a thug into a pastor? Just let me know. But you can't marry potential. You got to marry the person. And you got to ask yourself, that person doesn't meet what I need in my life. And what you need in your life is not money. Money will come. What you need in your life, it's someone that can help you grow. Someone that can correct you. Someone that can support you. Someone that can encourage you to be a better person. When you meet that person, money will come. Happiness will come. Because what? You will grow. Happiness is within the growth, within your personal growth. Happiness is not in marriage. Happiness is it's in your growth, and because you're happy that you're growing, you put that happiness into the marriage. Marriage is an empty box. There is nothing inside marriage beside what you bring into the marriage, what you bring into that box. If you don't bring anything, you cannot take out anything. So when you married, you gotta ask yourself, what do I bring into my marriage? I can say my wife, she brings energy. She brings love. She brings ideas. She brings answers. I remember I wanted to register my business online, and I really had a hard time to do that. Guess what? She found a solution to that. She helped me do that, and I was amazed. I was like, wow, how did she do that? She helped me achieve my goal. And sometimes You gotta let your partner fit into your life. You cannot tell them, hey, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. No. If you are confident that you chose the right partner, the partner will fit into your life without you asking it. You know, it's like my wife, she doesn't, I mean, I got a podcast, I got several things going on. She's not involved into the podcast. She's not involved into the editing, the recording. But when I have a problem, she found the solution and she helped me out. But some of you guys, girls and guys, you already have a place that, yeah, if I find a man, that man need to do that for me. If I find a woman, that woman need to do that for you. Hey girl, hey boy, you don't marry to hire someone to do work for you. Let me preach today. You don't hire someone to do work for you. You don't hire someone so you can get some money out of him. You don't hire someone so she can cook food for you every day. You marry someone because you find that you guys can do more together, not that she can do more for you. Let me repeat that. I feel like the Holy Spirit is in me right now. You get married so you can do more together. You don't get married so someone can do something more for you. Something or more for you. You don't do that. That's why most marriage fail, most relationship fail, because you want to hire someone in your life. You don't want a partner. You want a maid. You want a maid. You want a fixer. It's not gonna work. It's not. I'm so sorry, it's not gonna work. My wife, she fits in my life and I don't tell her what to do. I remember I wear a lot of polo. I wear a lot of polo shirt when I go out. Sorry, I put S's on words. It's my French speaking. So I'm sorry if I bug you a little bit because I do that, but it's my French speaking. Yeah, so I wear a lot of polo shirt. And she noticed that I wear the same polo shirt like 3 times a week. She was like, okay, let me buy him more shirts, more polo shirts. One day I came back home and she was like, hey baby, I bought you 3 shirts. I was like, wow. She bought me like a white, a pink, and a black one. And I was so happy, and those polo shirts are so nice, I don't want to wear them. They are so nice, I don't want to wear them. She knew I liked something and she poured into it. The next thing I'm gonna say is that I lift weights sometimes. Trying to keep in shape, looking like the Rock. Sometimes she noticed that I complain about my hands because I get some scars on my hand. She brought me gloves so I can lift my weight. I never asked her to do that. She saw a lack and she felt it. If you marry a partner, that partner will make you strong as an individual. That partner will see, hey, he missed that, she missed that. How can I help her achieve that? If you have a partner that see you struggle, that's not a partner. She hired you to do something. He hired you to do something because he doesn't want to help you improve. She doesn't want to help you see your growth. And that's how you can tell. Because a partner don't want you to be unsuccessful. Because if you are unsuccessful, you guys are unsuccessful as a team. Oh, that's a good message today. I don't know what's going on, but let me tell you. Let me keep going. I've seen a lot of guys and girls say like, I can achieve success on my own. Yes, sir, you can achieve success on your own. But to go further, you gotta have a team. And sometimes the best team that you can have is your partner. You cannot do everything on your own. And you won't be able to reach your full potential on your own. You need help. Today, I consider myself as an entrepreneur. I work a lot. And sometimes I don't have the time to cook. I don't have the time to clean my car. I don't have the time to clean my clothes. My partner helped me. Not even that. Sometimes I don't have the money to fix certain things. She helped me. Sometimes I fail or I don't deliver on what I've promised, and she encouraged me. The thing is, God made us limited so we can be unlimited together. God made us limited so we can be unlimited together. So if you really want to fulfill your full potential that God placed in you, you have to have a partner. That partner can be a friend, a wife, a girlfriend, but a wife will unlock, a wife or a husband, the real husband, the real wife will unlock to your potential, and you will do things that you never thought you will be able to. That's the crazy thing about marriage. The true marriage, not the marriage that you see on Instagram or on TikTok. I'm talking about the marriage inspired by the one who created us. Marriage, another name for marriage is harmony. If you listen to music, you got different notes, you got different instruments, but when they come together, that's what we call melody. And the thing with the melody is it's harmony, everything flows together. And it's so simple, so good to listen to. That's what marriage should look like. Marriage shouldn't be about two people arguing, fighting, bashing one to another with friends. No. Marriage should be harmony of energy, harmony of dreams, harmony of people. And when you reach that harmony, you reach what God intended when He created marriage. And one last thing that I want to share with you is that family is the only thing left when the world takes everything from you. We can chase things, we chase career, we chase money, but sometimes life happens. Sometimes you can lose everything. And when you lose everything, you're still a hero to your wife. You're still a husband to your wife. You're still a dad to your family, to your son and daughters. When the world takes everything out of you, you're still someone to your family. And I want you to remember that. Don't let yourself be fooled by the love the world gave you, because one day the same love will be taken to be given to someone else. I've seen a lot of celebrities being successful, and then they're not successful anymore. And they're happy, and they are happy that they had a family, so they can be filled with the love their family members gave them. I'm thinking about Pamela Anderson. A lot of people know her. I watch her interview on Netflix, and I can tell you that she was surrounded by her sons. After all the fame, all the money, she was surrounded by her sons. So imagine that she didn't have any sons, any kids. And the other thing that I've noticed is that she was trying to be married. She married, I think, 3, 4 times. So despite the love she was receiving from people, she was still looking for a husband. And if you know Pamela Anderson, you knew that she was the prettiest girl back in the 90s. She was the sexiest girl back in the 90s. But today, she has been replaced by Kim Kardashian and TikTok girl, Instagram model, you name it. But the thing that kept her going was the love of her family. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. Because I can testify that when you lose everything, the love of your family is what counts the most. I lost everything back in 2015. I was homeless. And the only thing that I craved was the love of my family. Because when you lose everything, no one loves you. When you become older, no one cares about you. When you have no money, no one wants to talk to you. Everything in this world is about interest, and that's it. But the love of your people, the love of your family, there is no interest. They love you because you are. They don't love you because you do. They don't love you because you have. Because one day you won't be able to do. One day what you have, you're going to lose it. Then what? You're going to be left with what you are. So focus on building a family. Focus on being a good partner, a good dad, a good mom, a good wife, a good husband. And I can tell you that you're going to live this life better than anybody else. All right. Thank you. I'm done with preaching and all that. That was my first episode in English. I hope that you understood. I'm sorry about my accent. French guy have an accent too. So thank you for listening. Hopefully, I will see you soon. All right. See you.